want to share with you some things that are very uncomfortable. The comfortable patterns or the comfortable truths about our society. Ensimu tuwangalira erina amazima agatekweka. And that truth at times we don't want to talk about it. We're either scared or we are not grounded to meet the truth. So they don't end up with the few unpleasant truths about our society. And by the end of this conversation, ogenda kubanga gwe kenyini either nga wezudde obanga ozudde amaanyi golina, not only that, obanga gwe kenyini ng'omuntu otandise okwezuula ne weetegeera. One of the very first issue I want to pass is I want to thank all of you who take time and you come to YouTube and you watch and you comment. I take time to respond because it takes someone time to come and ask for support on the other side. So I appreciate each one of you who shares the videos on the YouTube lane. Ateno takomoko, nolaba, and you ask questions. It oftentimes have changed the way we quote what is really there. We put it in the phase of what are your takeaways from this? Now your takeaways every times zinyamba nyo to understand where the pain points are. Not only that, zinyamba nyo kutegeera where the niche is. So thank you so much. I appreciate you each and every one. And mungere njawole nebaza n'abalala abandi abasinga okukola the clips is better shot is better ku TikTok. I'm not so much on TikTok because I'm informed rights there, and I love those who actually share things there. I hope one day I'll be there strongly but I appreciate all those who do that. Nonetheless, these are the facts about society. And these truths I want that you try to mirror it with yourself. Maybe you try to see how you can either change or that it can work for you. Yesterday when we talked about the glass children, I was very, very grateful and humbled to a couple of you who reached out via WhatsApp and just said that this is a conversation I want to have. And it's a journey. It's a whole journey. We are all in a journey. Now, the very first thing I want you to note about our society, many people are going to try to bully you. This could be at work, this could be in your workspaces, it could be at school, it could be at the university, it could be in the jobs you do, it could be in the career where you are. Many will try to bully you when they feel that you are not confident about yourself. Every time you're not confident, it could be in your business, it could be in your relationship, it could be in parenting. I see some kids bullying parents because the parents are not comfortable enough in their skin. So if you are one of those who is not confident enough, who is not strong enough, you're going to be bullied. And oftentimes, the way untalented people feel better about themselves, it is when they bully others. I had a chance yesterday to follow through the battle of the two women in the music industry. You would wonder why I should follow that up. I follow that up because I must be informed of my spaces. So don't think that I have a wood the wound or global trends and regional trends and I don't follow what is within my code. So I followed Cindy and Sheba. You know, it's kind of a bickery between the two women, but nonetheless, I realized that Cindy is a bully. Cindy is a bully, and why she's a bully to Sheba, it's because Sheba lives, I could be wrong, I could be very wrong, but Sheba lives with a sense of, I need to prove that I'm talented. You are not going to derail whatever I'm doing, but I am talented. So bullies are going to be there in life, in your business, in your relationships. There's going to be a bully. But bullies can only do that when you are not confident. Learn to be confident about what you are, what you say, what you eat, and what you wear. By the way, oftentimes when they're not confident, confidence starts from how you view yourself. I told you every morning when you wake up as a man or a woman, make some 10 press-ups. This is going to give you the comfort with your body. Nonetheless, watch what you eat so that your body stays in sync. Secondly, watch what you dress. No, there's some clothes that give you an energy. There's some clothes you wear and you feel like you're very confident. Personally, I love shoes, I love perfumes, I love to look good, and I work on that every day. I make sure I change my wardrobe every 6 months. Not because I have so much money, no, but I go out and I look out for what makes me comfortable and confident. The way you're dressing up, the way you talk, your tone when you're speaking could show that you're not confident enough. And I'll tell you what, society is taken away to abuse you because you are not invested enough in yourself. You're not confident. You are not that strong to engage. Like no, this is what I'm going to do. Learn to be confident. That is one thing about our society you're going to know. Anyone who is abusing you is abusing you because you're not confident enough, because you don't have the guts to say no, because you don't have the guts to say there are other options. One thing I've learned with life, with my best ever discovery of life was the repositioning model. With repositioning, I learned one or two things. One is that no one is permanent in my life, and I've tried to pass it down to my children. Keep telling them no one is permanent in your life. Everyone who is giving you something, there is someone who can give you better than that. But until when you get to understand it, until when you discover that you have so much more that meets the eye than what you get, you're not going to evolve. So every time someone abuses my attention, so because we're in the attention economy, someone abuses my attention, someone abuses my time, they are on the down low of what I'm about to reposition. So be confident about yourself. Be confident. Listen, Ugandans, Africans, we lack confidence. Oftentimes people confuse confidence with arrogance. Some people are just arrogant. Olia just ayogera ddamu buzinga bwayagala tasooka kusengejja bakumanya ebigambo byengenda okwogera birina bearing yenkana etya kiyinza ku affectinga kiki omuntu. That we don't see because we think, I can get away with anything. Yeah. Where are you not confident? Where are you not confident? There is a particular phase of your life where you're not confident. And confidence can be worked upon. You may not be financially confident. When they speak about money, you're like, we're back. Thanks for staying with me. You may not be confident in finance, but you're confident in your relationship. You're not confident in your body, but you're confident in the people you work with. You're not confident about what you know. Your knowledge. How much do you know? How much do you understand with the world? If we are to put you on a pedigree of knowledge, how much do you know? Not only in your industry or what you studied, how much do you know when it gets to a diversity of knowledge and information? So you're not confident to attend seminars of corporate governance because you've not invested in corporate governance, language, tone, tools, and models. You're not comfortable to go and talk about oil and gas because you're not informed. And it's not that you don't want to get informed. You just don't put an effort. the confidence you need in every space where you lack it, it's possible to work upon. The second truth about our society: most people will ignore you, especially when you are not wealthy, when you're not good looking, and when you're not influential. People are going to ignore you. Now, what does that mean? You are useful to them in some way, or you just don't exist. Remember, people who see you and they hear you when you're nobody. That's it. Remember, people who see you and they hear you when you're nobody. That's a fact. Abantu bakwagalamu migaso. When you're not wealthy, when you don't add value to anyone, no one is going to want you. People don't like you. People don't want you. People don't see you. I want you to start to look at things in a different way. Tandika okubeera ow'omugaso, tandika okwegattako value gwe ng'omuntu. If you don't add value upon yourself or in what you do, no one is going to want you. Just so you know, whatever you're offering to people, they can get better people 10 times better than what you do. Now you need to find a reason as to why you have people. I talked to you about the funnel model. The funnel model. Let me just try to do this. I just need a big paper. Let me try to use this. I want to teach you something here, and this is how I try to maintain the value around the people around me. Okay. Si webeganye binyewa tebijja kunyuma kutunda kubanga skill mukali. Okay. Now, this is a funnel. At the top of the funnel, waggulu wano, abantu b'otomera mu bulamu bwo, you'll find them. Abantu abagenda okwagala okutegeera by'okola and how long you actually informed and the value you give them, bajja kweyongera bakkirire wansi mu funnel somewhere here. Now when you look at the funnel model, ye ekkirira wansi buli ayingira mu funnel tafuluma. Kitegeeza ki? Abantu abayingira mu bulamu bwo every day, when you add value upon them, they keep going down your funnel. They get into your circle of people you want to mentor and sponsor at the different level, and they get down. Now the more they get down, you find your inner circle. When you look at your inner circle today, it may not be quite so big, because the funnel that brings them down, it's very small. I told you, I for one, I have 2 good friends. 2 good friends. These are people I can rely on any day, anytime. 2 good friends. What does that mean? Among the people I've added value on, these people have seemed to invest so much. And now, mabala bakubobi wayini eyo gyatambulira mugambi bwe tumukwasaamu ku kintu atereze ku internet. Kirikyuka, but you know, but nonetheless, the people who see you and they hear you, they may not talk to you every day, like I said, and they're going to call you again and again, but they see you and they understand you. You need to pay attention to those people. You need to pay attention to those people. The funnel model tells you that abantu bagenda kwagalako migaso. When you cease to add value in those who are in your funnel, they are going to go, and they go. When they're up here where we call the rented audience, they're going to be out. So remember to add value in yourself. The other one thing I want to tell you about the patterns of people and in our society, people don't think of themselves as good people, and that's why they are trying so hard to do the right thing. Tulina abantu every day nga bo bakugu mu kwejajinga every morning uzuka ku machano ga abula leero nze simanyi nakumanya. They lack confidence, they lack esteem, they don't see themselves as enough. They have read, by the way, they have books. They have books. They have read books. They have degrees and masters and PhDs. But they don't still feel good enough. They feel they're always inadequate. That's why they spend a lot of time society. They want to prove, they want to impress. It's exhausting. I want you to start to look at yourself in that kind of way. Do you spend a lot more time proving to people who you are and what you do? How often time do you spend time if you have that feeling, you lose. Because every time society wants you to prove who you are, you're playing according to the system matrix. It's okay at times to just be a fool. It's very okay. You'll be like, I don't need to prove that. I'm better than that. So, omuzanyo gw'okwagala okulagako nti oli wakabi, it will bruise you. It will bruise you. It will bruise you. I want you to pay attention to that. Then the other thing, because of the interest of time, life is much harder when you are not lucky to be born in the right country. There is one thing you need to understand about life, that it's until when you travel out of this country and you see the other countries, how they live, how their culture intertwines with others, how their systems work. Yes, you could be in a bad shape as a country, but you'll get shocked that you're the best country. So, okwevo message of you never hear about the most people because you don't have time. We do quite a lot of comparisons about where we come from. Bobere Bulaya onyiga because you're like Chino Uganda chisobola potential tujirina. The energies you see a lot when it gets to people who have traveled and are very informed and knowledgeable. Obusungu babujja they have traveled and they have seen. And they said ebisinga lwaki abantu basinga tebaagala nkyukakyuka, because they have not traveled and they have not seen. Simple and plain. Muntu agamba naye mwagala ki okusingawo kino, because you're not informed, you've not traveled. Those who have traveled, they want changes in their lives. They see that we can do some things. We see there is a potential that can actually happen with us as a country. But olw'ensonga nti abantu abasinga tebatambuddeeko, they want to settle for crumbs. Obukunkumuka. That is the problem. So every person who has traveled and has stayed abroad, ebiseera ebisinga batuuka ne banyiiga naga nsigenda kudda Uganda. Not because taagala kudda, but because they have seen countries, that things that are working. Whenever you're exposed to someone who loves you more than what you actually expect, you start to question yourself that did I maybe get the wrong people? When you find someone who has time for you even when they're very busy, you'll never believe it, because you've seen one before who was very busy and had time for you. What am I trying to say? That wherever you are, you have a privilege to change your situation. That's a fact of our society. Our society will tell you that the country is bad, especially on social media. They'll tell you the country is bad, the country is bleeding, the country is wrong. But within that very country that is wrong, you can find a silver lining. And while you're finding the silver lining, then you start to change what you want to change. It's that simple. It's very simple. It's not because the ones who are waliwo addekawo ne weebuuza nti abantu abalwanirira enkyukakyuka mu nsi ez'enjawulo babeera bulungi. Have you ever thought about it? Naye ate bwe balwanirira ebiseera ebisinga okufuna embeera ennungi tebabiriiko. Because the ones who are actually well off and they have traveled and they have seen that things can work better, they want things to change. Never fara basigala bagamba bagala kyokusinga wano because we are not informed. And I want to tell you this, and I want to go on record, by the way. We're going to see a change in our country years to come. I've interacted and I've talked to people who are informed and they're in positions of power. And what they're doing is just appeasing the president today who is on. But believe you me, the day he leaves power and we have another leader, there is going to be a big shake-up of this country. So gwengo omuntu nga tonnavumirira nsi yo mwoli that I was born in a wrong country and all. The question I want to ask you, are you doing something to change your narrative? You as a person, are you doing something to change what you see? Are you doing something okubaako kyeweekolako? Kino kankikubuulire, abantu baagala nnyo emirimu gyabwe, but I keep telling you that don't fall in love with your job, rather with your company. Fall in love with your job to move further. And I'm not being political here. I am telling you what needs to be done. Before you want to fix the country, first fix you. Soka wetirize gwengo omuntu neba nagikwatamu yasigala mbabuulira mulo enkyukakyuka gyoyagala mu bulamu bwo, it starts with you. It could be in your family, it could be in your job, in your career. The job you're complaining about, you're complaining because you've not taken time to try out other jobs. You've not sent emails, you've not talked to people, you're comfortable where you are. And you keep saying, my boss is abusive, my board member is abusive, my working environment is toxic. How worry about Kusimba? You can change. Whatever you say is bad, you can change it. That is society. And I just want to tell you that the loud voices we see mostly online, they reflect what I call privileged circumstances. Abantu abasinga bali mu kulekaana ennyo balekaana online bagezaako okutunda obulamu obutali butuufu because they're privileged. Mwaba temutambula na ggwanga lino. You don't travel and you go and you see the world. Nali njogera ne driver wange wetwali mu Purongo ne mubuuza naye gwe ensi ogirawo otya, n'aŋŋamba mwana kyeya buli otutambula ne tujja ate neeyongera okutegeera lwaki otulemerako nnyo nti tuteeka okweyubula. It's all in the mind. It's all in the mind. Kyoyagala okukyusa osobola okyekyusiza, but until you all get angry, mwe tonnakyawa mbeera gy'olimu. Okyabeera woobera because tonnakyawa mbeera ekusoomooza. Okyafuna ssente z'ofuna because tonneekyawa kugezaako kunoonya kikisingako ekyo ky'olina. You're comfortable with earning. Oli ku mulimu gw'okola because you're paying bills. But until the day you'll understand there is more life beyond bills. Golowooza watondebwa kukola kusasula bills then and you die. No, you have to live. But it starts with you. Bw'otaabeeko kyokyawa n'ogamba kino nkikooye kati ngenda kukola ekyetaagisa, it's not going to change. Paka ng'okooya akamanyiiro okumanyiirwa. People are not going to respect you. People are going to do whatever they want to do and they will get away with it because I mean, what are you going to do? So the change you want in your life, the things you want in your life, society will always scare you about them. And I want to tell you this, my dear brother and sister. Media is designed to program you. I work in the media. I'm using a media platform to tell you this. but it's only fair times to tell the people the truth. You understand? Media is called a program. Chovola banebo tukola ebintu tukola tugamba tukwaniriza mu program eno. Program kwagamba tuyinenge je tuluko obwongo bwonti tubu programminga bwe tuti. Tell me one tell me one program you've ever watched on TV when it's telling you good things that are being done by the government. Zero. Tebiriyo. Everything has to show you that things are bad and things are not working. And with that, we put fear in you. Bobere bulaya kike tusinga okulaga. Emboozi zetusinga okussa ku YouTube, naweereza sente zange Uganda ne bazirya, naweereza baba wange sente nazirya, naweereza kizibwe wange. The fear that is invested in you, you'll never send money back home to do things. And you'll be in a and at times you just feel njaga kudda Uganda nayo bana. And to Uganda tibalina bwesigwa. And guess what? Because that is the conversation that is making rounds within the circles and your feed. Nabe Uganda abadde n'obwesigwa nga batandika okubba sente zo. Bino bibagamba temwagala biwulira. But these are the honest and comfortable conversations we should have. And I want to thank you, those who have shared this feed to other people. The rich get richer because they have time and resources to learn more, and more efficiently, by the way, in a more and long-term manner. They can afford to take risks, to detach taxes and to detach away, and they can avoid everything in a way because they have invested in money. Rather, they have invested now, money is working for them. These are facts I'm telling you today about life and our society. Nti abagagga beyongera okugaggala because balina resources ezibala. Resources bazijjawa kwekuumira mu kumanya na kutegeera. Oli wano essaawa zino njogera naawe tomanyi the future of Uganda in the next 10-20 years. Tuddanga kawo n'ogamba kangende nnonye documents zino okumanya agenda kyeddako mu. I'll give you an example. As a country, we are investing heavily of late in the oil and gas industry. And the opportunities that are always announced by UNOC and other entities of government. They announce that there is this going on, there is that and that going on. Energy is the next booming entity or industry of our country. Naye osanga munnamawulire today in our day and age nga talina workshop gyagenzemu kumanya the language of energy, the tone of energy, the benefits of energy, tetubirimu. And you know how that is successfully done? By the media. Nti emboozi zetukuba tugamba amafuta sigaffe, amafuta g'abantu balubatu, amafuta. You see, until you pay attention to the political activists who are telling you that get involved, you're going to lose them. Abaana baffe mu kifo ky'okubatwala tubaskiringe babenga basobola okuaddinga value to the merging industry of oil and gas. Tubaweereza kusoma secretarial studies mu mulembe ogulimu apps nga OTA. Nti nsobola otuula mu meeting ne recordinga voice yange ne recordinga ne text at the same time. It's funny. And our children are blindly going so much into that. Nebagamba nti waliwo ekifo kye bayita URI, it's in Nakawa, I think, where they're doing research. It's a research institute on business incubation and all. Omuntu n'omugamba wayi nina gap wano genda ku URI osome kino naga kyamagero nze njagala mulimu. URI ekuyigiriza kuyiiya na kutondawo mulimu gwo with the resources you have in town. Omuntu ayagala omukubire paasi ayingira afuna omulimu ogumu emitwalo 2. Society won't tell you this and the media won't tell you this, but I will tell you one thing the government has successfully done is to hold your mind. Bakutte obwongo bwaffe okumala emyaka n'emyaka, and now it is disturbing them. to untangle the mind. That's why nkyaliwo sijja vaawo ngenda basomera leero. I want us to see things differently. Obwongo bwaffe baabusiba in years ago, and now they have realized that kyetubadde tukola abantu tebakyakiraba, twetaaga obbazuukusa obwongo. That's why in the parish development model there is an element of mindset change. Luli twali tubaagala baaje, bwe babeera abajega babeera bangu bakufuga, tubakyakyayisaamu wano nawali ne bazuukuka, naye kati twagala ate bazuuke balabe ensi gyeraga, so that bapiikinga naye obwongo ng'ovudde ku bwaffe ne bakadde baffe ne bajjajjaffe babakwatira awo. Ani awuya kati gwe naawe ogenda kusigala ng'olowooza bw'otyo. We study to get jobs, not to create jobs. What a shame. What a shame. These are facts of society. Buli muntu ajja okwogera naawe birina engeri gye bigenda okukyusa obulamu bwe, naye ogenda omulaba nga anoonya mulima. It disturbs me. Olumu mbuuza abantu ne programs zino muzimanyi ezigenda mu maaso nti bannayuganda abamu ne babeera nga bali Bulaaya, bannayuganda abali e Kampala tubasaba nnyo ssente, baaba tuweereze, senga tuweereze, maama tetuddanga kawo ne tugamba naye omanyi baaba ng'oli eyo nga nange njeeno waliwo opportunity tusobola okukola kino na kino, naye twetaaga obukadde bwe buti. Mbadde nsaba tukole partnership omukago gw'olina ssente, nze nina idea and I'm informed on ground. Ne mukola survey ali eri gw'oli eno, ne mukola Zoom, ne mubeera mu meeting, ne mukola partnership. Gwe ne weewaayo gamba nti nze ali e Kampala kankole research amala, R&D, research and development, nkole research amala ku project eno, and I'm going to invest heavily in this. N'okiwa obudde n'omugamba you have the money, I have the data and I know the ground. Ne mutandika okuinvestinga n'ogamba kwobeere mwerufu. The problem is we start businesses just to get money for us. I met an Indian man bamuyita Sinoka na meetings ku lunaku olwokubiri. Omusajja yangambye whatever business you're going to start, Andrew, don't start it to get money for you, start it for the next generations. Simple and plain. Naye kati ffe endowooza y'abantu baffe tutandika business kulyamu buli kujjamu fees. In a week's time kids are going back to school. Kati obwongo butwesera fees. We are surviving, we are not thriving. Biruma, but these are facts I have to tell you. These are facts I have to tell you. Oli mu banka, yes okola mu bank, yes oli engineer. Funa obudde ogende mu skilling programs, obeeko skill gy'ofuna. Bintu bino mujja tukambirowoozi mu maaso eyo nga mutuuse mugamba akasajja oba kaali kalogo. Nedda. The future of our country is manufacturing. I am trying so much to get into manufacturing. Every time buli wentuula n'abakugu mbabuuza, how do I get here? Nebagamba, no, this one you're going to do it this way. Again, do enough research before you get there. Why? Ensi yaffe ekyakula. It's a third world country. Emisolo ku machinery ezigenda addinga value ezigenda okwera mu manufacturing tebaziggyako misolo. Netusobola na kumanya ngeri twepena mu misolo abali manufacturing kubanga totwefasa. Muli ku social media oyagala kusoma CPA. Listen, this is what the system has taught us. Go to school, get a good job, go up the corporate ladder, get married, die and have kids. Kibatugamba ekyo. Tolina wadde ekintu ky'ofulumya wuwo wadde kakwanso wadde mumbwa. It's painful, bro. Biruma. But I want you to start to change your mind. Tandika okukyusa endowooza yo. If you're going to change and walk within the spaces where we are. The poor are staying poor as long as they are afraid of leaving the environment they have learned. the wrong lessons about money, health and relationships. Mubanda asiba abagamba nti bw'okulira mu ghetto n'owangalira mu ghetto n'ofiira mu ghetto mu buzibu. I want to juxtapose that with what you know. Now that you know what you know, neno tabaako kyokola ku bulamu bwo bw'effala. Buli mbeera gy'olimu osobola ogikyusa if you decide to. And I want to tell you one thing. You'll get rich. Yenda balemerako neba nagikwatamu. You are going to learn to become a rich person or wealthy if you learn to differentiate feelings from real issues. Abaavu beekubagiza nnyo, abaavu balamentinga nnyo, abaavu batunula nnyo, amaanyi bagassa nnyo ku ngeri society gyeri unfair. Obutali bwenkanya mu nsi mwe tuwangaalira bungi. Netandika okwekumira mu kumanya sente zikola zitya, opportunities nzifuna ntya, how do I become a better player, a better person, how do I get much more people around me who are better than me. And you can only get people who are better than you if you humble yourself. Humble yourself and learn. Get to people who have already done it. Bagamba, I'm willing to learn this. You should see me in spaces where I'm just learning. I'm extremely humble that it scares some people who are teaching me. I'm like, no, my mind is open, I'm learning this. How many people do you meet per week who challenge you to learn something new? I just want us to have a very honest and comfortable conversation. Why are you still where you are today? You're not hungry enough. Tolina njala for a better life. Tolina njala for a better working condition. Tolina njala for a better environment. Ochabera wobera because you've not looked at yourself as someone who can plug into something that is excellent. That every time even you think about going back home, all you're gonna you know could de wakaba nange. Until you get hungry about those society patterns I've shared, your life is going to stay the same. Ekigendo bikyusa yawula fiiri ku nsonga semasonga z'obulamu z'olina okukyusa. If it's about the money, check your spending versus your income. If it's about relationship, check the value addition. Buli muntu ali mbulamu ateeka okuba nga akugattako. Nze sina mikwano gyaweewe sibalina. Because I've learned that I don't have time. Obudde bw'omala ng'ogezaako okugatta wano na wali. You must have people who actually add value on you. Your wife must add value on you. Your husband must add value on you. If your husband, your family, your entire household must add value on you. If they don't, you need to check them. Bino mbikugamba because tewali budde. There is no time.